Now, next up, we got Ricky Turcios versus Cameron Smotherman. Now, Ricky Turcios, interesting case, because in terms of like a ratio of fame, in terms of like you as a person, fighter fame, to like a clip level of fame, Ricky Turcios is probably he has one of the highest ratios because if you've seen his post-speech interview that went pretty viral, I'll have the clip playing right now.
Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
If you see from that clip's gone more viral than Ricky Turcios' whole career is. I mean, he's kind of like a Bryce Mitchell on crack. I mean, that's kind of how I could describe Ricky Turcios. He seems like a solid-ass dude, though. It's just kind of funny. But anyway, he's going against Cameron Smotherman, young guy, up and coming. We saw him. He just lost to Ricky Simone. Got grapple-fucked in that spot. This is going to be an interesting match. I mean, it's pretty fun in terms of the matchup. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how it plays out. I was surprised to see Cameron Smotherman as a minus 220 favorite. I will say, yeah, I think this is going to be a bit more close than the odds suggest because both guys have really shown lapses in their, I don't want to say skill set, but the thing that concerns me for both of these guys is their durability. Now, if we compare some of their recent fights, so I got to switch this over real quick, bada boom, bada bang, Cameron Smotherman is an interesting guy because we've seen him knocked out before. Now, he got knocked out against Charlotte Grigorou on the Dan White Contender Series, and then before that, he got knocked out by CJ Jimenez. What was it? Fury UFC. I'm going to have both of these clips playing. Cameron Smotherman has a very interesting chin because he gets rocked and he looks like he gets put out cold, but then he just pops right back up. And every time he's been called off for a knockout loss, he like argues with the ref, like he's all pissed off. And I don't blame him, but at the same time, I don't blame the ref either because you watch these clips back and you're like, oh my God, it looked like he just died out there, but he's somehow doing fine and surviving. I was checking to see, got knocked out 2 times, both 2 times. He's not been happy about it. You watch, it's like his chin doesn't look bad, but it's when he gets caught, it's just not a good look. Same with Ricky Turcios. We've seen him caught multiple times too. We've seen him drop numerous times in multiple different fights. I'll have some clips playing of that. So I do have concerns about both guys. It's just with Ricky Turcios, he doesn't have that power. You look at his record, 13-5. 8 of his wins are by decision. He doesn't have that knockout power that should be a real threat to a guy like Cameron Smotherman, who I don't want to say he's chinny. It's just he's had times where his chin is not, it's kind of failed him at times in the past. So in terms of this fight, in terms of this matchup for Cameron Smotherman, I can see why he's a favorite. You know, I do get it because he doesn't have to worry about any damage coming in his way from a guy like Ricky Turcios, but I feel like it's a bit closer than these odds might suggest. In terms of putting any action on this is one I would rather just stay away from. I don't really think either of these guys are extremely high-level guys, you know, so it's you're kind of taking a little bit risk on a lower-level action between these two guys. Now, Cameron Smotherman is only 28 years old, so I could see him rapidly improving at quite a higher rate than a guy like Ricky Turcios, but at the same time, Ricky Turcios has shown a bit more against a higher level of competition. Now, when he won the Ultimate Fighter, was against Brady Heistan, actually a really respectable win there, a split decision win there, but still got the win there. Kevin Natividad, he got hurt in the spot quite a bit. I probably have already played the clip of that one, but still. And he lost against Raul Rosas Jr. and Bernardo Sopai. Those are both high-level guys. You got to put a lot of respect on those wins. Where you see Cameron Smotherman, now, he took that Ricky Simone fight. I believe it was very short notice in that spot, so you can't really blame him all that. Same with Sari Saidi, a pretty talented up-and-coming guy, too. Not a world beater, but you got to put some respect on it. But it's just the wins, I guess. Jake Hadley, not the best. Ryan Mandala, not the best. Ryan Coos, not the best. It's like we haven't really seen these guys go on to do anything too impressive. So Fury UFC guys as well. So it's like, I don't know. In terms of the read on this one, I don't really have a strong lean. This is one that I'd probably just avoid overall. But in terms of the pick, I guess I'll go Cameron Smotherman, but there's just really not a whole lot behind that. I don't think the line's are quite worth that at all. But anyway, I don't want to wrap up, or I don't want to spend too much time on this fight because I really don't have a ton of insight for this one besides that. But anyway,